On a February morning in 2022, the feds surrounded a luxury apartment complex in Manhattan, New York. During the raid, they found hollowed-out books containing burner phones, fake passports, $40,000 in cash, and numerous USB flash drives. Inside, the flash drives were evidence linking a couple, Heather Morgan and Ilya Lichtenstein, to a $4.5 billion Bitcoin heist. The couple had acquired the coins only 6 years prior via the infamous Bitfinex hack that saw the disappearance of 119,764 bitcoins, valued at $70 million at the time. Bitfinex had settled customers, including offering stock options, while everyone remained in the dark as to who the hackers were. But after years of scurrying in the shadows and trying to launder their vast fortune, the couple made one single mistake, leading the federal government directly to their fortune. This is the story of Heather Morgan and Ilya Lichtenstein, the ascribed Bonnie and Clyde of the crypto industry, and how they should have gotten away with a Bitfinex hack. Growing up, Morgan felt alone and without any friends or support. Occasionally bullied for her lisp, Morgan dreamt of leaving town and making it big outside. According to Morgan, she was a shark in a muddy patch, not even a pond, and she needed to be out in the ocean. After a life of many travels, Morgan headed to San Francisco, believing that's where the money was at. There, she met the love of her life, Lichtenstein. Lichtenstein had also moved to San Francisco to pursue his dreams of becoming a tech entrepreneur. While the specifics as to how the couple met is unclear, in a Facebook post from June 2019, Lichtenstein had described how he proposed to "my best friend and woman of my dreams." The couple were the perfect mix of wit and ambition, and even though Lichtenstein is described as more reserved than Morgan, Morgan's friends believed he was too much for her. Soon after Morgan met Lichtenstein, she founded her own company, Salesfolk, which offered companies cold email marketing campaigns and shared an office space with Lichtenstein's startup, MixRank. In 2016, Lichtenstein abruptly left MixRank. Unknown to most, he was now over $60 million richer. 5 months later, in October, Bitfinex announced a huge security breach that had cost them about $70 million worth of Bitcoin at the time. Little would anyone guess it was the unseeming couple from New York. Here's how the hacking went down. First, it is important to note that the hack was made possible due to some inadequacies from the exchange itself, Bitfinex. According to one Kay Greenaway, a former FBI agent and crypto specialist, these security lapses may have been due to Bitfinex's desire to perform more transactions quickly and thereby make more profits. Per investigations, Bitfinex had failed to carry out operational controls proposed by its digital partner, BitGo. To access Bitfinex's system, 2 keys out of the 3 keys available are needed. But then, against security measures, 2 keys were stored in a single device. Thereby, a compromise of this singular device will give malignant actors control over Bitfinex's security tokens, and in addition, the internal operating system, which was exactly what happened. If you did not already know, security tokens are digital coins that prove you own something valuable. In this case, if someone gains access to Bitfinex's security tokens, it means that they have the ability to control the underlying assets that these tokens represent. Using this advantage, the hacker was able to raise the daily limit of transactions permitted, thereby draining more coins than would normally be allowed. The hacked tokens in question were linked to a generic admin email and another to Giancarlo, the name of Bitfinex's CFO and shareholder, Giancarlo Devasini. Devasini is a former plastic surgeon, and even with his questionable business past, he is not blamed for the hack. Bitfinex had failed to carry out other security measures that could have prevented the hack, like implementing a withdrawal whitelist. Whitelisting is a security feature that allows crypto withdrawals to only go to addresses already designated in your address book. It allows users to withdraw to only verified addresses. For some time, the coins just sat in a wallet. Thanks to the blockchain, every transaction could be monitored, and soon after, crypto exchanges began banning the use of coins gotten from the hack being traded on their platforms. Surely, the couple had found themselves in a sticky situation. Wrong. After some time, coins began leaving the wallet. This was in January 2017, 5 months after the hack. Behind the scenes, the couple, who already had a history of being smart, found brilliant ways to launder their illegally gotten wealth. First, they split the Bitcoin into tiny bits, some of which will get frozen. But come on, what are a few drops compared to the entire ocean? The couple moved the bits across thousands of different crypto wallets, including mixers like Alphabay. If you did not already know this, mixers, also called tumblers, are services that kind of jumbles up the trail of crypto transactions. Here's how they work. Mixers receive cryptocurrencies from various users, pull these currencies together and send the deposited sums to recipient addresses. This tends to obfuscate the transaction trail. Well, in a way. And you are welcome. After moving the funds to Alphabay, the couple then moved the laundered funds to 4 separate crypto exchanges. Within these exchanges, the couple created several fake identities to receive their funds. However, in some cases, compliance teams of these exchanges detected that these multiple accounts belonged to the same individual or set of individuals due to the similarities in email addresses used to register them. But most importantly, the overlap in IP addresses was the tell sign. Ultimately, because the couple were unable to verify their identities or prove the source of income, the exchanges froze the accounts, trapping the funds within. In 2019, after Alphabay was taken down by law enforcement, the couple had to find a way to launder their money through the help of a different mixer. They then created other accounts at various other exchanges. As for the source of funds, the couple claimed it to be payment for advertising services, and then went ahead to create shell companies to back this up. By this time, the couple had begun investing in precious stones. Finally, in 2020-2021, the couple were then able to convert their laundered funds into fiat currency, and then move them to a US bank account. Also, the couple will go ahead to purchase Walmart gift cards with laundered crypto, a move that will ultimately lead to their downfall, as we will find out later in this video. After all was said and done, Morgan, who unfortunately had a musical side, now had more money and time to pursue her musical ambition. Inspired by Lil Dicky and Adam Sandler's The Lonely Island, Morgan was involved in a satirical rap. She ran a YouTube channel and sang under the name Razzlecar. Now, unlike most criminals, Morgan and Lichtenstein did not go splashing around on cars and houses. Sure enough, there were a few travels here and there. Instead, they took more modest routes with small purchases here and there, costing a few hundreds of dollars like an Uber ride or a PlayStation. They even made some small investments in their own companies. Morgan even began releasing elaborate rap productions on YouTube. Like perhaps reverse Robin Hoods, if they could be called that, Morgan and Lichtenstein began offering tips on the internet on how to secure crypto assets. Morgan even went on to become a Forbes contributor, while Lichtenstein became a small-time investor. Morgan would go ahead to produce and release elaborate rap videos on YouTube, while the couple set about skillfully hiding their assets by purchasing gold bars, setting up shell accounts, whatever, you name it. Their little mistake was made with Walmart vouchers, the little thread law enforcement would pull until they were able to link the Bitfinex hack to Morgan's iPhone. While tracking the movement of the Bitcoin out of the original wallet that received the coins after the hack, law enforcement traced the flow of the cryptocurrency into a second wallet up to the tune of $1 million. This second wallet was then used to provide funds to an account used to purchase Walmart gift cards. The gift cards were redeemed via Walmart's iPhone app under an account named Heather Morgan. A search warrant was obtained and the couple's apartment was raided. In February 2022, the couple were arrested at their Manhattan apartment just months after their dream wedding and charged with conspiracy to commit money laundering, which carries a 20-year maximum sentence, plus conspiracy to defraud the United States, which carries a maximum sentence of 5 years. Both parties pleaded guilty as part of a plea deal. As of October 2023, Lichtenstein remains in jail, while Morgan remains under house arrest. While only $70 million worth of Bitcoin was stolen in 2016, that value has multiplied to about $4 billion worth of Bitcoin as of 2023. The feds were able to trace and recover $3.6 billion of the sum, making it one of the largest civil forfeitures in US history. But $1.6 billion remained out of sight, except of course, to the couple. Morgan and Lichtenstein are the first people to be convicted of crimes related to the Bitfinex hack.